Hey, I'm Tom with the Vending Business Show here again with Larry Towner, who's with Service Group International, a vending business consultant. And today we're talking about opportunities for vending operators. And what are we going to start with today, Larry?
Well, we wanted to do this as an introduction. We're going to start a series on what we're calling impending events, or things that we know are going to happen in the vending business, and how you can handle these opportunities as they were, because after all, everything is an opportunity, and how you can make it more profit from these opportunities. So that's kind of it. As I say, this is the beginning of a series that we're going to be working on, and we're going to be talking a lot about how to properly use a calendar of all the most exciting things, or a calendar program, if you want to call it that. And so that's where we're going to start. So I had a question for you, Tom. When you get hungry, what do you do?
Uh, Try to go find something real, convenient bite to eat somewhere.
Something convenient, a bite to eat. Do you do any planning when you do that, or do you just take off and say, you go out and you just go find whatever food it is and then you eat it? If there's a kid walking down the street with a candy bar, do you just walk up and snatch it out of his hands, or do you do a little pre-planning beforehand?
well, I usually try to think about like in a couple hours I'm going to have lunch, right? So I kind of want to. I know I'm going to get hungry and be ready to eat in a couple hours. So if I planned any, before, I'll have a lunch ready to go. But if I didn't grab my lunch or plan for my lunch, what am I going to do? Well, I might go, to a restaurant, or I might go to a vending machine. Who knows?
Or knowing you, you'd probably find that kid on the street and steal his ice cream cone. But anyway, that's another point. But my point here is that we have a series of events that happen to us in business, and they happen to us every day, every week, every year, every month, every year, and they happen on a regular basis. Pretty much, in your case, we know you're going to get hungry, around noon, something like that, right? So in a couple of hours, you're going to get hungry. You're going to get hungry in the morning. You're going to get hungry in the afternoon. And believe it or not, whether you believe this or not, you spend a fair amount of time planning out what's going to happen when you get hungry. My point here is that for the vending business, there's a series of events that we know are going to happen every day, every week, every month, and every year, that you need to just have your mind thinking about these things. Some of these things, what we're going to talk about a lot about in the future shows, is like sales and marketing calendars and things that you're going to need to do to get yourself on a regular program so you can handle all of these things. Because as a small business owner, Tom, you're a small business owner, let me ask you a question. Who's in charge of everything?
Me.
Me, that's right. And in the vending business, it's your business, our business, there's no difference. You're in charge of everything, and everything is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things happening because, you're the chief cook and bottle washer, and you're in charge of truck maintenance, and you're in charge of getting those machines filled and buying product, and choosing product, and you got to get with the drink guys, and you got to get repairs done, and you got to do your accounting. Somebody's got to count the money. You got to go to the bank. Blah blah blah. A lot of things going on. So I'm a planner. I've always said that. I'm a systems guy. I like systems, right? So my system is a calendar program, and there's a series of calendar programs. I'm not going to make any recommendations on that. But start writing down the stuff you've got to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis, and anticipate the needs that you're going to need and put them down into some kind of a calendar program that reminds you automatically, by the way, because in today's world, do we have a lot of time, Tom, when we're out there working day by day?
Same as everybody else.
No, that's right. Yeah, the answer is no. So, in the vending business, we're all about automation, right? I mean, our whole concept is that people automatically, or they don't automatically, but I mean, they put money in and that we sell things in an automatic basis. Adopt that as a philosophy. It'll help you out with your other programs. But like I say, this calendar thing, my calendar hits me with an email or a text every time something comes up about a half an hour before I actually have to do it, because I'm horrible in my personal time planning that if I don't have a reminder, I'll forget to do something. Like meet with you, Tom. I've done that on several occasions as well, And now we have that set up on automatic. So this is the series that's coming up. We're going to do a whole series of things that are going to help you in your both operationally and profitability, generating sales, how to streamline your operations. We're going to give you a whole bunch of information coming up in various different shows, and we'll tag them with what they're going to be about if you have a specific area that you're interested in. But that's where we're heading with this program. This is going to be a way for you to make more money under your current operations, get your systems in places. I'm going to tag the sales and marketing one. Folks, if you're in the vending business, you can guarantee you're going to lose business. In some way or another, you're going to lose business. What do you have to do to replace that business? What system do you have in place? Does it just come to you magically? Do you wave your little wand and the next thing you know, poof, you've got new accounts? Or do you actually have to put some time and effort into it? That's where we're at, Tom. Thank you for your time.
Hey, by the way, if you want a particular item that you're interested in, like Larry just mentioned one, just leave a comment under this video and we'll get it, and we'll see about adding that one into the queue. So thanks, Larry. This is going to be a great series. If you want to get more vending business tips like these, just subscribe. And you've been watching the Vending Business Show, a publication of A&M Equipment Sales.